Well, howdy ho, Stampers. Welcome back to my studio. This is Deb Valder. I always love having you stop by for some craftiness. And today we are going to do this really cool card. I'm going to show you a whole suite that we have. And we've got another little piece coming. It's not here yet, so stay tuned. This is just a fun card. And it's done with a die and a few little add-on pieces. So let's get started and I'll show them to you. This is considered a center cut accordion fold card. And there's so many different ways you can manipulate it. Let me just begin by showing you this one. So you take this card and you just open it up like this, but you don't have a lot of the work to do. The die cut does it for you. Do you see how you can just kind of take and open it up? Really pretty cool. And then here's another one. I just love this one. I think this is my favorite one. It's got so much texture and I just love it. Again, here we go. All right. And you'll notice on these cards that on the inside of it here, I didn't put anything. You know, you can add another piece to the inside of it. I didn't do that here either. But when you get to this little guy right over here, watch how I just added. Do you see how I added the little leaves on here and I added the leaves on here? You can add or subtract as much as you want. And I'm going to show you something a little special with this one later on down the road. Now you can take that and you can also use that accordion fold. But what I did for this one, all right, what I did for this one was I just put adhesive in between here. So now it opens up just like that. So it's not really an accordion fold card. It's just a center cut card. All right. And then it's got the extra little piece cut out here, but the die does all of that for you. All right. So there's that one. And then you will remember yesterday, and this was so yesterday, but I had to bring it back because I used that same little frame right there. All right, and that's the same one that I used on this card right here. You see? So for this one right here, I just added it to a regular card. All right, isn't that so cute? And I just have to show you because I didn't do a video on this little guy, but he is a little wobble. Isn't he adorable? Look at how cute he is. So I just wanted to show you that I did use that same leaf pattern. All right, and a lot of you purchased it. So now you got to finish off your suite. All right. So there's that one. And then here is another one that I did, but instead of using the die, like the center fold die, I used just a regular card base and added the little elements to the side of this one. So it's just a regular card and I added the little side pieces to it. Isn't that so pretty? So there's so many different ways that you can use this little suite, and I'm going to show you how right now. So the first thing I like to show you is I always make lots and lots and lots of things and just put them away. So what I mean by that is I have these all ready to go. All I have to do is make the center of them. So when I do things, I like to work smarter, not harder. And these are all done. Since I'm getting out all my stuff, I might as well make these and then tailor them to whoever I'm going to send them to by putting what I think that they would like on the inside of that, or whatever occasion it is. All right. So another piece to this suite is this little guy right here. And this die is different than the other frame die. Let me just show you what I mean. Hold on. Okay. So somebody said, well, why can't we just cut this in the middle? No. These are two separate pieces. And remember, I told you this is a whole suite. So this suite goes along with this one. And I'm going to show you that in just a moment. All right, so let me just show you some of the pieces. So this is your basic die. This is the one you want to get. And for those of you that bought the pieces for this card right here, a lot of you already bought this because that's what we used for this little frame right here. So you're already ahead of the game. All right, so the oval fold frame, and I always do extras of everything. Like I said to you, I always do extras of everything, and I just keep them in my little folder here. So I'm just going to grab this piece because I'm going to show you how I cut one. You need two of those pieces, and then I will also add, I believe I will add this, no, I think I'll add the oval when it comes out. It'll be that oval. All right, so let's just take and put these away, but that's the base card right here. And what you do is you cut two of these, and it's already scored here and here, so you don't even have to worry about scoring. And that's what I said, it's nice to have the die because you can manipulate it so many different ways. And then this little guy is the one I was showing you. That's this little guy right here. And I want to show you right now what I did. Oh, yes, I cut extras of these out too. Like I said, if I'm getting out my machines and I'm cutting, I always cut extras and just put them in my envelope and we're good to go. All right, so there's that one. So I want to show you what I did with this one. So this is the card I did a couple of days ago, and they're all on my blog, so you can check those out. And what I wanted to show you is this actually fits. So if I was doing this card right here, I could take it even one step farther. You know how I have everything here and everything here? I could add this because it fits absolutely perfectly right around here. Now people are saying, well, why can't I just skip buying this one and use this one for the outside? Well, you can, except that it's got so many other pieces that are attached to it, it doesn't fit right. But the biggest reason is if you scored this right here and right here, right here and right here, when you go to fold it, so when you go to glue it and then fold it, it's going to buckle right here. So it does not look good. You need the separate pieces for the side. If you want to put something on the middle or on the back of it, you're going to need that one solid piece. So again, this is another piece to the frame, or to the suite, I'm sorry. All right, and then we have, let me just show you. So that goes with this little guy right here. I'm going to take and put these out of the way for now. And then we have this little guy right here. And so these are the two that I feel are the beginners, and you really need both of these to start. Where did my other one go here? Hold on. I think these are the two that you need to start with. So this one right here is actually, you can do a whole bunch of different things. And on this one, I love, like I said, this is my favorite of all the cards. And the reason I say that is because I actually added texture to the background. I put our embossing folder on there. So let me just show you the embossing folder that I used. Okay, this one right here is called Bloom, and it's in our shop. I just absolutely love it, and that's what I got right here. Do you see how beautiful that is? And then I followed that into the inside of it. Do you see that? How pretty, pretty, pretty that is? So, so pretty. So you can take these backgrounds and you can use them, like I said, and add texture to them. You can take and use them like I did here as being just plain. Okay, I just added the little die to go along with it. And then you can also use it, let me see, right here. Okay, I used it here, and I also used it here, and I popped this one up, which I thought was really very pretty. All right, so there's those, and that's why I used those. Okay, so let's, so those are the two that go right there. And then this one is the one that I used over the top of that. And like I said, I always add extras of these. Now, when you cut this little guy out right here, all right, when you cut this little guy, you're always going to have this extra piece. Don't throw it away. And the reason I say that is because if you take one of your little guys right here, so let's take the white one and we'll add this to it, all right? You can take and you can actually use this as one of the layers. You see? No waste in this town. Okay, look at that. Isn't that cool? You're going to see me using this a whole lot. And like I said, you can put different pieces and different elements. There's so many different ways you can use this. So stay tuned because I got a lot coming. All right, so now let's just grab, let me just show you some of the other pieces before I grab anything else. All right, so there's that one. And then I showed you that one and that one and that one. And then this little guy right here, like I said, I always cut out extra pieces, put them inside, and then I have them for a rainy day and I don't have to get everything out again. This one is the one we're going to use today. All right, so I'm going to grab this one. Yes, I do have some already cut out, but I want to show you how I cut them out. So let's just grab that. And then the other piece that I'm going to show you, two pieces I'm going to show you, are these little guys right here. Now, these are embellishments, and I love the way they come out. So these right here are the orchard leaves, and I used them on this card right here. They're so detailed, and they're so gorgeous. I love them. And they match, see how they match the dies? And then this little guy is on my favorite card, which is right here. And I used it as an embellishment and then just put, I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but I just put one of our little Nouveau drops on the top and we called it a day. So the die that we're going to use today, and you don't have to do this, but I just love doing this, is after I put the die on the top here, I like to add Nuvo drops, whichever coordinates with whatever color I'm doing. So this one right here, I actually used the Indigo Eclipse on that one. And what I did was I just added it to every other square. So this one is every other square, so I left that one off. But on this one, I did every single one of them. They're so easy. They go forever. You will never run out of those. All right, so these right here are accent pieces, and you can use them on anything, but I just love them because they literally match the other part of the suite. So these are the pieces that you would want. These two little guys right here, and everything is down in the links below, in the little menu below. So you can either go there, or you can go to teaspoonofun.com/shop, and everything is in there. All right, and then there's these two. This is your base, and go along with this one. And then there's this one too. All right, so we're going to use the little Picket part right there. What do they call it? They call it the Picket Tall Curve Border. All right, so that's the one we're going to use right now. I need to also get out the die for this. Let's see. So the die comes with the base and an extra oval. And I'm going to grab... Now, what I also do sometimes is if I've got a stamp out that I really like, I'll just add those to it, not color it, not add any sentiment, and then I'm good to go there too. I've actually done a couple of different ones, but I'm just going to grab one of those. And, well, actually, I'll do this one because it's already done. And we're good to go. So let's put all of these little guys away. I'm going to need the dies, and I think we can call it a day over here. All right, so the first thing that we need to do is to cut out this base. I already cut out these little guys right here. Whoops, I took that out and I didn't need to take that out. So I have these and I have this. I'm going to cut out one more of these. So let's come on over and we're going to show you on the Vagabond how to cut this out. So I'm just going to use a half a sheet of cardstock, and the other half I actually used for cutting these little guys out. All right, so total, you're going to use one sheet of paper, this half, and then you're going to do another one of these, which I already did. All right, so grab our top and let's run her through. All righty, so there's that. And then we're going to grab some of our white cardstock. There's one. Alrighty, let's clean this up so that... And then this right here, I actually use for, you could actually use it as a frame, but you could also use this as scrap paper. So let me just clean up this and the link for my little ladybug is down in the stuff. There we go. Alrighty, so let's bring it back over here. Good, good, good. And let's begin. So now all of our pieces are cut out. What I also did was I just cut out this, okay? And I put this right in here. And I cut that out. So that's how I got all of these little guys right here. There is no waste on this paper at all. All right, so let's put that over there and that over there. We've got a couple of these that I did. Let me find the other one. Here it is. Nope, that's not it. Oh, here it is right here. Okay, so let's just make sure all of these are popped out. All right, and let's clean this up over here. And we'll get going. This is a must-have. All right, so now we've got all of our pieces cut out. Let me just show you what we got. We've got 2 of these little guys right here. So we cut out 2 of these. Let me just find the other one. Okay, and we've got our base card from the back. So that's our backing right here. All right, and then let's see. Let me just find the backing to this one. Oh, here it is. All right, so this right here is just a 5.5 by 4 1/4. It's a true quarter sheet of cardstock. All right, so that's perfect right there. So we've got 2 of these that we cut out. We've got 2 of these that we cut out. All right, and we've got our backing. And then, oh, you know what else we need? Because I'm going to pop this one up. I'm going to go in here, and I do have some of the color that I want cut out. So let me just see. Here we go, here we go. So I cut 2 of these out. So you don't have to use this base, but I just love it. All right, so there's 2 of those, and I know you're just dying to see this. I'm going to take and show you how to, do the embossing part. All right, so I'm just going to line these 2 up in here, and I can do both of them at the same time. Okay. Here we go, just line them up just like that. And we're gonna run them through our vagabond. Gotta take one piece out here. All right, throw this in here like this. Oops, let's bring you back over here. Okay, and run this through. I love this embossing folder. Okay, bring you back over here again. Make sure we're nice and straight. Alrighty, so when we open this little guy up, oh my gosh, look at how absolutely gorgeous that is. It is such a nice deep etched pattern. I love it. All right, so we're going to use those. So let's just go over this again. We've got these 2 back pieces, or these 2 side pieces. We've got these 2 that we're going to layer this on top of. Okay, that one and that one. And I cut this out and stamped it already. And then this is the piece that came out of here. So each one of these had a piece. That's why I keep saving this one. And I have that for another card. So now we have all the pieces. Let's just put it together. All right. So I'm going to take this. Now, this is something that you need to know. All right. So let's put these out of the way. We've got our 2 base cards right here. So, you know, you have a good side and a not as good side. Okay. So what you want to do, your natural instinct is to take and fold this over to the bad side, but literally grab your folder, your crease tool here, and you want to take good side to good side, okay? And if you did it wrong, you can actually take and redo it. That's not a big deal. All right, so that's, you want to go good side to good side, and then this you want to go bad side to bad side, all right, so that you don't see that part. All right, so I'm just going to take and fold that like that, and then grab, you really do need a crease tool for this because you want them to be creased really, really nice. There is a crease in there, but you still want to take and crease it as good as you can. All right, so I'm just going to double duty this one. All right, and we're going to do the same thing. So you're going to do good to good and bad to bad. So these two right here are good to good, crease, and then we're going to turn it over and we're going to go bad to bad. Not that it's a bad side, it's just, you know that there's always a right side and a wrong side. All right, there we go. Okay, let's make sure that's nice and straight. Seriously, people, we're almost done. All right, so now we've got that. That's why I cut out a bunch of these in colors that I know I'm gonna just absolutely love. All right, so there's our card right there. If it was attached to something, it would open just like that. All right, so now we're back to the good to good, bad to bad, touch each other. All right, you'll get used to that. Now, what I'm gonna use is a double-sided tape, And we have the very thin tape. So what you can do is you can actually take and put one close to the seam and one close to the edge. And we also have our 1/8 inch. Now the reason I like to use the single is because I like to have this both close to this one right here, close to the crease, all right, and close to the edge, all right. So we're going to do that on both pieces, all right. And then we're just going to take our pokey tool here and lift it up. Okay, so this is our 1/8 inch tape. It's new in the shop and I love it. This is the standard one right here, but I love this little skinny guy. It's so cool. All right, so then let's take our pokey tool here and just lift up these. All right, there's that one. And that one. All right, now we're going to take our backing. Let's make sure I got the right one this time. And I do. And what we're going to do is we're going to take and put one right here. All right, and what I'm doing is just lining up the top to the bottom. Okay, and then let's take this one. Whoops. Hold on, back. Whoa! Okay, and that one goes this way. Okay, so, and that's why it's important to have tape on both the top and the bottom, close to the edge, close to the crease, because you want it to touch the crease, so when you open it up, it doesn't flap open, and you want it close to the edge because, there we go. Now, you want it, I'm sorry, I never finished that. You want it close to the edge so that it didn't pop up here. All right, so now what you can do if you wanted to is you could take another piece of cardstock and just add it to the back if you wanted to. It doesn't matter. I like to keep it white, but I've done it all different ways. So this one right here, I left, you know, with it open like that. This one I actually added, because my base card right here is white. I added another piece of cardstock in the back. You can do whatever you like. And if you add another piece to the back, it does give it a little bit more stability to it, but you don't have to. Like I said, there are so many different ways that you can take and manipulate this. It's awesome. All right. So now what we're going to do is to take and adhere these. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take and glue this little guy to this little guy right here. All right. And I'm going to use my, of course, this awesome glue, all right, which is so neat. You don't even have to squeeze. I squeeze it once to get it started, but it just kind of just goes out. And all I'm going to do is just put the glue right on the edges. It's this fast. Alrighty, put the top on, and let's flatten this little guy out. Now, like I said, you can actually take and put another one of these on the inside. It's totally up to you how decorated you want this to be. Whoops, we're going to put this on here. Now, these match perfectly, so you want to make sure, I just started at one end, make sure that it's all lined up, nice, and then just slowly bring it down, lining everything up. And that's why I like this glue right here, because it's a little bit forgiving. So if you have to pick it up and kind of manipulate it a little bit, you can. See? Isn't that awesome? Ta-da! It fits perfectly. All right, so there's that one. And then let's do the same thing to this little guy right here. Adding our glue, fast. Ready? I've used a lot of white glue in my time. I've used the green one, I've used the orange one. This one is the best, hands down, no questions asked. This is my favorite. And people say, well, you always say that. I just keep getting better and better and better. We look high and large for the best that we can find out there, and this is my favorite. All right, so there's that. I've never had this clog on me. All right, I know there's a first time for everything, but I haven't had a clog yet. So, all right, so here we go. Let's do the same thing. I'm starting at one end. See how I'm holding it up right over here? Once that's all centered, I'm just going to slowly run it down till I get to the end. Make sure everything is good. If I have to slide it just a little bit, I will. But if not, there we go. Turn it over. Make sure it's good on both sides. Okay, there we go. So that's all done. Now I'm going to take some of my, now these I want to have the regular ones. I don't want the thin ones for this. I want the regular ones for this. So I'm going to take, and I love that they're square because on a card, you have square corners. You don't have octagon corners, people. All right, so I'm going to take and put my squares here. And then I'm going to take my little minis. And when you order these from us, you get a set of, when it comes with two pieces. One tablet of that and one tablet of that. Not tablet, it's one sheet of these and one sheet of these. All right, so you don't need a lot of these dimensionals, but you want them so that they don't sag. So I kind of put that many. All right, same thing on this one. And what I love about these little dimensionals too is that they're so easy to take the little pieces off of them, the little papers off of them. Some of them are just wicked hard. All right, so let's just take these. I'll clean them up with my ladybug. Everybody, every home, every crafter should have a ladybug. The link to it is down below. Okay. My ladybug cleaner. And then you just empty it out just like a regular little tiny vacuum, okay? Alrighty, so we've got our little guys on there. Now they're gonna go on here. So what I like to do is just kind of flatten them out just a little bit and then center it. Top to bottom, side to side, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. There we go, there's that one. And this one. All right, so now if we were doing the inside one, it would look like this. So we just did the outside, you would just take and do the exact same thing. So instead of cutting 2 of everything, you would cut 4 of everything. Does that make a little bit of sense? All right. So we've got that. Now what we're going to do is to take and put some of our tape runner on this. And you close this, center it in the inside just like that. See how stinking easy this is? What? There we go. So there's that. And then I'm just going to take, I'm not going to adhere this because I don't have the sayings on it, but what I would do is just put some pop dots on this, put it on there, and you can embellish it any way that you want. Isn't that the coolest thing ever? So, 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 so neat. All right, so without any further ado, let me just show you the cards again, and that's all there is to this. So remember, if you're going to get this one right here, that is part of the suite, but it's a complete circle, all right? It looks like this. Oh, I know what I was going to show you. Did I show you this? I can't remember if I did, so I'm going to show it to you again, all right? So if you have this little guy right here, I know I did show it to you, but I'm getting old and I forget things. So right here, this little guy goes right in here like that, and you see how it just all fits so perfectly. I love it. I love how everything mixes and matches. And make sure you stay with us because we have another part of this that are going to blow your socks off. All right. So let me just show you the pieces again. We do have this little guy right here. And most of you guys already have this because you bought it when you did the little teddy bear. All right. So there's that one. And then here's this little guy right here. So, so, so pretty. Look at that. So pretty. All right. There's that one. And remember this one, all I did was I put some adhesive on the back of here so it doesn't open like an accordion. It just opens like a little book. All right, isn't that cool? Now, people are asking, I know you're asking out there, so I'm going to tell you, where do I write in this? Well, you can actually write a little like love, whatever down there, but you can also write on the back of it, all right? Or you can take and put a little Post-it note and then they can pay it forward, you know, just do this. I love this one. I have to kind of show you a couple of the little details. So I showed you about the little Nuvo drops and I love how that looks, all right? But then what I did in here was I used our little stamp like this, but then I added some words. Okay, so here's the little guy right here from the little critter right there. Added a little bit of Nuvo drops there, did some watercoloring inside there. But the words, what I did was I used the Keep Smiling somewhere in here, and I bent it, okay, with my rubber gloves on, because I don't touch these things without rubber gloves. I bent it and added it to the middle of the inside there. I just put it in my Misty, and I used that little thing right there and just bent it, and it just fit in there so perfect. I love this card. I just absolutely love this card. And like I said, all the details for all of the products are gonna be down below. But I love this, like I said. Now this one is another one that I could have taken and put the little lattice part in there, but I didn't. Okay, so there's that one. And then this one is my favorite one. I just can you see all the detail? Look at, I think I'm going to add a little banner that says congratulations in there, but I haven't done that yet. So, and then you can write on the back, or you can stick just a note in the envelope. It's just so pretty. I love that one. I think it's pretty. And then here is this little guy that we did the other day, but again, I used the little leaf pattern for this one, all right? And like I said, make up a bunch of them just like this, just like I did right here, okay? Leave it blank, and then when you're ready, you can take and make a whole bunch of them. Did I show you this little guy right here too? Okay, that's the one that we just made into a card. All right, isn't that pretty? So easy. So that's what I'm going to be doing with these little guys right here, because I have all of these little pieces done. I have these, and I make them for people that I just think need a little sunshine in their day. So let me just bring a couple of them back in here. I hope you enjoyed our post for today. Remember to subscribe and click on the little bell down there. If you click on the little bell, what it does is it alerts you to a new video every single time that I do one. Hit the thumbs up if you like it. It makes me feel good, and share it with your friends. I totally enjoyed doing this for you today. If you have any questions, you know how to get a hold of us, and remember to visit www.teaspoonofun.com/shop, and you can get all of these products. It's also listed in the directory below, or hit the little I up in the upper right hand corner, and that'll get you to the shop. It's just an information button, so it'll get you right to the shop. Take care. Have a great day. Thank you.